Hey everyone, I just wanted to take a video for you guys today to chat about one of my favorite recipes for Shakeology and how to mix it up properly, because making sure that you mix it up properly has a lot to do with how it tastes. So I absolutely love Shakeology. I've been drinking it every day for almost 2 years now, and I mean, I would not go a day without it. But when I first started drinking it, I didn't love it. And I liked it, but I was kind of like, oh, I think I need to play around and figure out what flavor I like best. And once I figured that out, it was like smooth sailing. So I just wanted to show you guys one of my favorite recipes and how to mix it. So I just use my Magic Bullet. It works it's nice and cheap. You can get it at Canadian Tire. It works really easy. I would say I probably put in like about a cup, maybe just over a cup of liquid. And it's always really important to put the liquid in first. And then I have about a half a cup of ice. I usually do like ice chunks. It makes it kind of taste like a little milkshake or something like that. So dump that in. It's really important to make sure you do that before you add your powder in, because if you add your powder in first and then the liquid, some of the powder will stick on the sides. So one of my favorites is cafe latte. So that's what I'm going to mix up today. So then I'm going to put in one big scoop. And this might sound really odd, but I promise that it's delicious. I'm then gonna put in half a banana. So coffee and banana sounds super weird, but I promise you, it is amazing. So drop that guy in there, and then sometimes I'll kind of take a look at it and go, oh, maybe it does need a little bit more water. The trick is to make sure it's the right consistency as well, because if it's a little bit too thick, then it'll be harder for you to drink. And then I just mix it up. And then it's good to go. I usually pour it into an easy to drink container, especially the Shakeology one that you get with your challenge pack. I've also got this great little Shakeology cup that I ordered that has got a little straw with it. So one thing to play around with, especially if you're trying to figure out how you like it best, is to try different extracts. So sometimes you can try, this is a rum extract, which sounds hilarious, but I had a really great nutmeg, kind of eggnog one that I made at Christmas time, a caramel extract, peppermint, so you can do kind of like a mint and chocolate peppermint patty. Almond extract is really great. I will often add in a little bit of cinnamon or a little bit of nut butter. So just play around and figure out what works best for you. One thing that's really, really important to do, if you are going to be mixing, you want a little bit creamier, to make sure that you're using almond milk, coconut milk, something like that, instead of just regular dairy milk. 90% of people have a dairy intolerance and don't even know about it, myself included. I actually recently realized that I have not an allergy, but just an intolerance. My stomach gets really upset if I have, cheese or a lot of dairy and stuff like that. One little trick as well is if you're mixing it up in the morning and you're going to be drinking it later on in the day, just put a lot more ice in it. I'm going to drink this one right now because I'm just headed out the door to work. But if you put more ice in it, by the time you get to it, like around 11 or for lunchtime, it's going to be the perfect consistency. It's still going to be nice and cold, and you can enjoy it. So good. So I hope that helps you guys just get an idea. Even if at the very beginning, if you're feeling like, ooh, I don't quite know if I love this flavor, just experiment and play around. I promise. I have had girls in my challenge groups that have played around almost for a month and then finally found a recipe that they loved, and now they are, every day they drink Shakeology and they absolutely love it. So if you guys have any questions, just shoot me a message. I hope this video really helped you figure out how to play around and try some different recipes.